Hello everyone and welcome to Battle Report 34. I've been gone for a while. It's been a while since I did a battle report. I've actually gotten maybe a little disillusioned with Games Workshop games. They just kind of suck compared to a lot of what the other stuff is out there. So I haven't been playing a lot of them. I've been playing a lot of X-Wing, a lot of Star Trek Attack Wing, a lot of War Machine. Just generally playing stuff that I have a little more fun with. But today I decided to dust off the Beastmen and get in a game against a Warriors of Chaos army. Wasn't the most exciting game, but you'll see. Here's my opponent's army. Right here we've got Chaos Marauders. Behind him we've got some Chaos Knights, Chaos Chariot. These are Warriors of Chaos with his caster, level 2. Name dude. Everything's Nurgle in his army, by the way. These guys have halberds. They look like chosen models, but they're actually Warriors of Chaos. Over here we have Warriors of Chaos, sword and board. Got some dogs. Then we've got a Demon Prince next to the dogs. Nurgle flying. Got a Hell Cannon. Got some more dogs. The Beastmen, you guys have seen this before. I've got Bestigors with Beast Lord and a banner of +1 leadership. Back here I've got Ungors with 4 casters around the Herdstone. Hiding right here behind the Herdstone is my level 4 Death. He has the signature spell, the spell that looks at strength and then does wounds on a 4+. Doom and Darkness, the -3 leadership spell, and then of course Purple Sun. I got a Chaos Chariot here. I got a Piggy. Gotta love the Piggies. Razor Gores are fantastic. And then a big old unit of Gores here in Horde formation with a Beast Banner. Over on the other side of the table I just have a couple of Razor Gores hanging out. They're gonna go harass that Hell Cannon with any luck. I did get first turn, and you can see right here, the Razor Gore advances, the Chariot advances. The Gores and the Bestigors actually are going to stay put. They're not really interested in fighting with the Warriors of Chaos. And this was kind of why I said this was not that great of a game. Beastmen, really kind of pointless, to be honest with you, when you're fighting Warriors of Chaos. Warriors of Chaos beat you in shooting. They beat you in movement. They beat you in close combat. It's really just a meaningless matchup for my army, because my army is a close combat specialist army. So most of my army is going to stand around while the wizards do the heavy lifting. Razor Gores, they advance, but we're staying away from the Demon Prince up here. Down here in this corner, I had a unit of Ungor archers, or Ungor raiders, that I went ahead and put into reserve, and I figured, let's Beastman ambush. Maybe I'll get lucky and pop up behind something, and I can harass somebody. And I rolled a 1, and he put him in the corner, and I actually piled my dead models in this corner, so I actually forgot I even had them. So you're never going to see them or hear from them again. During my magic phase, I do some miasma. I slow down the Marauders' movement a little bit, and I think I maybe mess with the Demon Prince, but not a whole lot. Chaos turn 1. Marauders advance, create a little bit of a traffic jam with their lower movement. Chariot and the Knights get stuck behind them. Then up here, our Warriors go ahead and advance a little bit. The dogs run through the woods and actually hurt themselves. Dogs advance here. Demon Prince flies all the way down here, looking to charge my Bestigors and my General. That's actually a decent matchup. If I want anybody fighting the Demon Prince, it's my Bestigors. Shooting phase, the Hell Cannon, I think it is, goes ahead and kills a couple Bestigors. Interesting thing, my opponent, Bill, chose to only take level 2 wizard, and you're not going to hear much about his magic phase because essentially he does nothing the entire game. I keep him shut down. I did let him get one spell off early on that didn't mean anything because he was putting +3 toughness on his guys, or plus toughness on his guys, and I knew I wasn't going to charge him. It's suicide to charge Warriors of Chaos with Beastmen, so I went ahead and let that one through, but yeah, nothing else happens with his magic spells. My turn to the Beastmen go ahead and these guys do a swift reform with their musician right here, and then they back up 2.5 inches to keep the Demon Prince from flying over them and charging my wizard block here. You can see up here I went ahead and charged the Marauders with the Chariot and the Razor Gore, and then you see all these guys, what did they do? They turned and faced the Demon Prince because we're going to try and wreck him with some magic. Over here, Razor Gore goes ahead and charges the dogs, and then this Razor Gore runs up into the woods, and we're preparing to charge the Hell Cannon next turn, but it actually, well, you'll see what happens. Looks like I might have fast-forwarded past the magic phase. Close combat ensued, killed the dogs, pursued into the knights, or killed the Marauders, pursued into the knights behind him. Here's the magic phase. Sorry, it was out of order. Magic phase, I managed to get 3 wounds on the Demon Prince with some death magic, so that's good. He's down to his last wound. That's pretty helpful. The piggy kills all 5 dogs here and just busts on through. Chaos, turn 2. You can see the dogs came down and charged here. Demon Prince charged into here. And we just, of course, held. Everybody else goes ahead and moves up. This chariot right here charges into my chariot, and we didn't square up, and I'm not entirely sure if this is right, but some of the people around here say that when you are charging a model to model, you know, single model to single model, there's no need to square up because you only square up to maximize contact, I guess. And I mean, this is what they say. I don't know if this is right, but we went ahead and just left him there. It was easier like that. If he squared up, obviously, he would just have to reform after the ensuing combat. Let's see here. I'm not really sure what's going on in this picture, but I took it, and there it is. There's a picture of some stuff. Another picture. Oh, this was probably his magic phase, just showing that he didn't actually accomplish anything. Alright, shooting phase. Kaboom! The Hell Cannon actually misfires, and then he rolled a 6, which is like double damage or something like that, or not double damage, double strength. Kills 8 of my Ungors. All my wizards survived. They passed their leadership test, and now the Hell Cannon can't fire for the rest of the game, so that worked out. Chariot blows up, the Chaos Chariot blows up my chariot. Even with impact hits and strength 6, I don't kill any knights. Again, just reminding me how pointless it is to play against Warriors of Chaos with Beastmen. In the close combat game, you just have to magic the shit out of them to kill them. The piggy flees and actually gets away. Close combat with the Demon Prince and the dogs. You can see one dog has fled up here. The Demon Prince is dead. I lost 4 Bestigors in the process. They go ahead and reform after combat to, you know, prepare to receive a charge or maybe do some fancy stuff. My turn. The Razor Gore here goes ahead, and this is actually my turn 3, I believe. Razor Gore is actually going to start harassing the Hell Cannon. Hell Cannon can no longer fire, so it's kind of pointless to charge him and possibly lose the Razor Gore. Instead, what I'm going to do is put my piggy in a position to where if the Hell Cannon freaks out and tries to auto-charge him, he can't because he can't actually pivot and charge him, because you can see my base is in the way. If he tries to pivot, he'll hit my base because you have to pivot around your center. And basically for the rest of the game, that Razor Gore is just going to babysit the Hell Cannon and screw with it, but not actually attack it or harm it. Rest of my movement, the two Ungors move up here. The Bestigors swift reform, then back up 2.5, and the Wizards go ahead and hop in that unit with them. These guys backed up 2.5 as well. And the Razor Gore rallies and decides to stare down the Halberd Chaos Warriors with regen and everything else, because that's what he's going to do. He's got 1 wound left. His job's to speed bump. Magic phase, kaboom! Right here, I got off a Super Miasma and lowered all their stats by 3. So they're at initiative 2, and then Purple Son of Xerxes, kapow, right through here. Ends up killing 8 guys. I think it hit 15, so he actually rolled pretty good on those initiative checks. He did pass his leadership. Over here, I think I lowered their movement by like 2 with Miasma, just kind of goofing around, not really sure why I did that. It was kind of pointless. I should have done it to the Knights or the Chariot, but whatever. Suck it, dog. First shooting kill with my Beastmen in probably like 10 games with them. The Ungors managed to kill a dog. Hooray for them. Alright, this would be Chaos turn 3. Chariot charges into the Gore herd. We actually talked about it a little bit. We weren't sure if he made it or not, but it turns out he had movement 8, and it was basically splitting hairs to decide whether he made it or not, so we just said he made it. Knights moved up. These Chaos Warriors charge here. These Chaos Warriors actually charged the Ungor Raiders, and I chose a flee action with them, hoping to just pull the Warriors out of position. And even though the Ungor Raiders got killed and forced these guys to take a panic check, but they passed, it worked out really well because it planted the Chaos Warriors 1 inch away from me for the charge next turn, and I got a nice rear charge with the Razor Gore up here on him. And oh, I should have told you guys, the mission is the 4th mission in the book, which is the breaking point mission. So each of us have a breaking point of 3. In my army, I have 3 banners and a general. So if my general dies or if I lose 2 banners, I'll break. In his army, he has 4 banners and a general. His general was the Demon Prince. If his general dies and I kill 1 banner, he'll break. So really, I'm not interested in the fight that's going on to the left of this picture. You know, I'm going to let that just go down, and my steadfast should keep me there with my BSB. And what I really want to do is just kill this 1 unit right in front of my Bestigors with a banner, and that should be game over. That'll give me the win if I can pull it off. Sorry about that. I advanced a little too soon. Didn't want to give that away. You can see that the cannon actually kind of backed up and moved and looked at him. Of course, next turn the Razor Gore is going to run around to the side and do the same thing. Alright, the Chariot combat. I wish Beastmen Chariots performed like this. This was awesome. His Chariot comes in and kills 7 Gores. In return, I do 1 wound. That was actually pretty impressive. I actually expected to beat the Chariot in combat. I guess I didn't really know what I was up against. I figured I'd just beat him with rank bonus and static bonuses, and you know, he'd run away and I'd be happy with that result. But anyhow, I'm happy to stay there too. And the Razor Gore died, which I think we all expected. Alright, here is the game right here. It is turn 4, Beastmen. Charge with the Bestigors. Charge with the Razor Gore. Get a Super Miasma off on them. Lower their weapon skill by 3, and then get another Miasma off on them and lower it by 1. Also, this Super Miasma lowered their initiative and movement and everything else. So they are at weapon skill 1, initiative 2. And we're going to try and bust them up a little bit here. They end up doing 3 wounds, killing 3 Bestigors, and I kill a lot of them. They're down to this 5 guys. They've got their command, so their banner's still alive. And I win the combat by enough that they're looking for double 1s. And Boom! Double ones. This sucked. I was really hoping to win the game, so we'll see what happens on Chaos turn 4. Oh, yeah, we got another combat. I forgot about it. I actually thought the game was going to be over there. So Chariot continues to fight, and I think everything hit. I think both Chaos Warriors hit and both horses hit, and killed 6 guys. Again, I do 1 wound. They don't break. I have a musician, so you count my ranks, count my banners, and it was a tie. The musician breaks the tie, and then he doesn't break. Chaos turn 4. Charge, charge. That's what you expected. Straight to combat, and boy, do the Beastmen take an ass whooping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 dead Gores. Do manage to kill 1 warrior in return. I didn't even bother doing the attacks against the Chariot or the Knights because I just didn't care. I passed my leadership, and that's all that mattered because I wanted to go to the next combat. I didn't give a shit if I killed any of that stuff. Over here, kill the last 5, kill the banner, win the game. I know, kind of anticlimactic. So, really, this game was not a lot of fun for me. I don't think it was a lot of fun for Bill, and I kind of apologize to Bill because even at the end of the game, I did something that I consider to be a really, shitty thing to do as a player. Is after winning the game, I complained that his army was just a total jacked up, like high-end, unbeatable, make my army a turd type army. No, it wasn't quite that bad, but honestly, with when you're playing Warriors of Chaos with any close combat army in the game, it just seems so pointless and so meaningless to even be a close combat army because they are so good at close combat. They have better weapon skill, better initiative. Shit, he's playing all Nurgle, so I'm getting -1 to hit. Then you throw in that he's got like this caster that gives them a regeneration even after their 3+ armor and 6+ ward. I mean, it just honestly, to me, I wasn't looking forward to this game because I knew that my only path to victory was just to be a cheese dick herdstone exploiting Beastman player, and that's what I did. It's a hollow win, but I shouldn't have complained about it. So again, apologize to Bill, but overall, a completely unfun game. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle report. I mean, it couldn't have been any worse than the game was. Again, thanks for playing, Bill. Maybe I can find a fantasy army that's a more interesting matchup because really I can't think of another way to play your Warriors of Chaos without just exploiting the magic phase. But thanks for putting up with me. And if you watch the battle report, hopefully you guys aren't completely put off by the whiny tone of it. But anyhow. I'll have some more battle reports, and hopefully there'll be better games.